Hello everyone, and welcome to the Soda Giant, the internet soft drink show served ice cold. I'm your host John, the Soda Giant, and I have a special guest today, my very first special guest ever.
Hi, my name is Ben Dubrul. I'm glad to be here on Soda Giant with you all this evening.
It's probably not the evening when you're watching this, but that's awesome anyway. Maybe it is. That would be convenient. So I've known Ben for a super long time, and I said, hey, I have to film a show for tomorrow. He's visiting. He's back from California for a short time, headed back next week. Shortly, on his way back to California. And I said, hey, do you want to do some Soda Giant and be my first guest? And he said yes. So
hell yes.
He said hell yes. So we're going to drink some soda. So today's beverage I picked up on my road trip to Pennsylvania, and it is Frozen Run Black Bear Mountain Birch. I have no idea what it is. It is clear. It has really no description of what it is on the front. It says Birch, maybe Birch beer, the clear.
We're hoping, maybe.
Something. So it has a nice bear on the front and then a description of bears on the back, the Pennsylvania black bear. So kind of a Pennsylvania home beverage.
Yeah, and if you're interested in bears at all, there's a lot of fun facts. Pretty much everything
fun about bears. So they're the Pennsylvania black bear. You may not know.
I don't know.
Ursus americanus.
That's
it's hibernating. They're born during the hibernating period of the winter, so that's good to know.
They wake up and
they start small. They start small, and they'll end up big.
That's how I like to do it.
Some bruisers reach 500 to 600 pounds.
That's large.
If I saw a 500-pound bear in the woods, you know what I'd do? Run.
I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Like hell.
Wouldn't matter.
Wouldn't matter. I'd run. It'd run me down. I'd run fast. So Frozen Run. No idea what it is. Let's crack it open. So here's how this works. Since you've never,
it's got a good sound.
Maybe some new people might be to the show. You're fairly new to the show. So we're gonna pour it. We're gonna smell it. Then we're gonna drink it.
I see.
Sounds pretty easy, right? So I'm gonna wait. We're gonna pour it out.
It's got a good pour.
It's not too foamy.
Yeah,
a little foamy.
Not a lot of head on there.
Now, if some of you old timers remember, we don't use the frosted glasses too often. They kill the carbonation sometimes.
It looks like Sprite, kind of.
It looks like Sprite. It does look like Sprite. Really foamy Sprite. Much foamier than Sprite would normally be.
Yeah, it's a little fizzier than Sprite. Oh,
so
wow.
that smells like root beer.
Yeah.
That smells like.
It's got quite a
See,
smell.
there's another thing too that all these people know that you don't know. Normally we drink root beer on Friday. See, we usually reserve it's Root Beer Fridays.
Cheers.
So this is unusual for it to be Tuesday, and we're drinking root beer.
It feels
so
like
this
Friday,
is not only special because you're the first guest on Soda Giant.
It's a surprise root beer.
But we're drinking surprise root beer on Tuesday, and that's crazy too.
It almost has a smell of like.
So
I remember like Smarties, the hard candy, almost.
A little bit. It's kind of winter greeny too, like minty winter greeny.
Yeah, there's like a almost minty.
It smells super good.
Yeah, now that you say that, I really smell almost like gum.
Corn sweetener is what they use. So high fructose corn syrup, most likely, probably not sugar.
The Midwest, we gotta support
the corn farmers. I guess. See, we like on the show here, we're cane sugar people. I'm a cane sugar person.
Oh, I hear that. Interesting.
So it definitely has like a root beer thing. There's a root beer thing there.
Yeah, but it's way lighter. I mean the color, but it's
and it's really minty. I'm
getting
a lot of like
sweet mint,
like
not like
like
a
good,
not like a mouthwash.
No. Like a winter green, like I just had a piece of gum.
Yeah, like a sweet winter. It's unusual, very unusual.
So, this is...
I like this. I would drink this regularly.
This is excellent. Kind of an oddball drink. I think there's probably just a handful of people that watch the show that are...
Cross-collectible with bears, if you like bears.
And if you're a bear collector, too. It's a home run if you're a bear collector. I think if you're a bear collector, you probably already sought this out. Like, if you're a bear
collector really collect?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm gonna guess.
Tell us if you're a bear collector.
Stuffed animals.
Pictures of your collection.
Stuffed animals. Keychains.
Keychains, yeah.
Gotta be keychains. And then I have no idea. I don't know what they collect. It's a good question. Question of the day: what do bear collectors collect? So yeah, this is absolutely phenomenal.
So I would say, are you a fan of bears? Do you like root beer?
You'd like it.
Try
So,
Frozen Run.
Frozen Run. I would call this an absolute buy. I would definitely try it. I think it's going to be really hard for the majority of you guys to find it because it is kind of an odd soda. Kind of a, you know, I found it in Pennsylvania, literally, dude, like middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. We pull off because we're having some issues. We need to stop at a gas station. The register is like straight out of the 60s, like the first gas station register that ever existed. It was crazy, and they did have a credit card machine, thank God. But so it was just a strange occurrence to find this beverage. I would rate this an absolute buy. I would try and find it. I think, you know, hopefully some of my soda friends maybe have seen it somewhere that they know to buy it. I think this is definitely worth trying. I had no idea what to expect when I purchased it, and I'm really glad at the curveball that I was thrown.
I would say almost like, do you remember those little round pink candies that almost were like, they came like 2 for $1 in a clear package with the red label on the top? They're little round, they almost look like Pepto-Bismol tablets.
Doesn't sound
Anyway,
familiar.
it reminds me of eating one of those and drinking root beer.
Okay. Like,
If anybody knows what those candies are that I'm talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about. They're kind of minty.
Yeah.
They got like a mint thing going on.
Mint,
Yeah.
like sweet mint.
Yeah, I got you now. So, absolute buy. Great episode.
Oh, yeah.
Really happy to have a special guest for the very first time.
I'm happy to be here.
And he's happy to be here, and that's awesome. And as always, thank you for joining me here on Soda Giant. You can always find me on the internet at sodagiant.com. You can also follow me on Twitter. That's twitter.com/sodagiant. Of course, on Facebook, facebook.com/sodagiant.
Libre.
And I'm on iTunes, where you can subscribe to me. And I'd love to see you at all 4, and we'll see you guys on Thursday.
iTunes.
Mm-hmm. Pay attention. You ready? This is going to be your internet debut. This is your internet debut.
Alright.
Internet's never seen you before. Until today. The internet will have never seen you. This is all going to get included as a bonus at the end, by the way.